Hi, grade 6. I'm Miss Iman Said from Learn Teacher Iman channel. Today it will be the resume on unit 7, lesson 2. But before I will go to our lesson today, I would like to say don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel. This is my channel, send you new videos. Let's go to our lesson today. Last class I stopped on lesson 1. Today I will continue lesson 2 in unit 7 in your book. Connect. This is unit 7. This is unit 7 on your connect. Let's go to. I will make a quick revise on last lessons that I started last video. Here we talk about main vocab. We know gold, garnet, glass, fly. We know some vocab like the Museum of Ancient History, guide, artifacts, grade, climate, certain materials, durable, Tutankhamun stamp, fantastic, pots, stone, variable. This is what we took last video. I will make a quick revise. Here we talk about the regular and irregular verb, and we know when we use regular verbs adding ed to the verb, and irregular verbs, the verb changes collectively. Here we have some expressions and phrases. Some of you saying, Miss Iman, what is important of expressions and phrases the phrases? It's important for us. Why important for us? Important because we have a paragraph, so we must have expressions, we must have phrases, we must have vocab to write a good paragraph. Okay, so this is the basis to write a good paragraph. We must have expressions, phrases, and vocab. Here we have welcome to plus place. Excited to learn more about. First of all, last a long time, that's why, last fever, last forever, last forever, keep something in good condition. I'm happy about that. Here we have some important sentences. Let's revise together. We are excited to learn more about ancient Egyptian artifacts. We have a hot, dry climate that helps preserve the ancient artifacts. Ancient Egyptians built the pyramids with granite, a very hard and durable stone. Ancient Egyptians like to use gold because it's valuable. Okay, last class we answered the question. I can't read the text because I read it before. I will give a brief about I give you last class. So this is what I give you last class. Today I will go to lesson 2 today, which is they loved animals. Let's go to know more about this topic. Rate. We have here rate, monkey, pigeon, crocodile. Here we have hippo, falcon, ibis, snake. Here is some extra vocab. Let's read it together. Beasts, beasts, farmers, grain, lions, dangers. Dangers is what is an adjective. As we told you before, that adjectives describe nouns, and adverbs describe verbs. We must know this rule with adjectives describe nouns and adverbs describe verbs. Especially wisdom, sakara, alone, afterlife, common, status, temps, popular. Popular have same meaning of popular, which is what? Which is famous. Are clever pupils. I think we know it last class. Okay, this is called famous. Okay, famous. And let's go to another one here. Here we have turtles, tracks, local. We have here something like local. It will be slogans. Okay, slogans. Okay, we use it in American language. Okay, slogans. The same meaning as of local. Okay, slogans. Okay, let's continue the rest of the unit. Here we have university, hiking, and months. Let's go to another one here. Here we have a conjunction of verbs which are adding ed to the verb. Like what? Adored, adored. Okay, adored means love more. Okay, can't live without this one. Okay, this is the adored. This is the meaning of adored. Love very much. Can't live without this one. I think anyone can't do this. Okay, adored, loved, cleaned, believed, produced, needed, represented, included. So here in these verbs, we're adding ed only to the verb. As we told you before that we have verbs added ed to the verb, and others with the verb change correctly like this verbs. We took it last class in the lesson 1 like this. Okay, I would like to remember you with these verbs. Here we have the verbs that adding ed to the verb, and this is the verbs that changes correctly, which called irregular verbs, like no, new, find, found, here, go, went, and so on. Let's go to another one here. Here we have some expressions here in this part. I would like to know it. Here we have look after them, keep them safe, keep the house free of, difficult to look after. Here we have some vocab. Let's learn it together. Grain, seeds from plants used to make flour and bread. So this called grain. Adored. Here we have adored. Adored means love something very much, means love this thing very much. Okay. Wisdom, using your knowledge to make good decisions. Mummify, to cover in oils and clothes, and clothes to preserve for a long time. This is called mummify. Statue, here we have a statue. As we told you before that artifacts like statues, okay, statue. An object made of stone or another material to look like a person or animal. Okay, we can say as we take it later, it will be figure artifact. I think figure artifact. Okay, figure artifact. Okay, something is like a person or like animal. Here is called figure of artifact. Okay. Here we have statue. This is the statue is something like which made from stone or any material, is like animal or like person. This is called statue. Let's go to another one here. This part is talk about punctuation. What is the punctuation? We put here comma between, if we have many words like we say I eat bread, jam, and flour. I eat bread, jam, and egg, for example. So I put after egg I put comma, after bread I put comma, after jam I put comma. So here it's called comma. This is we use it in punctuation, is in punctuation marks. Some people kept crocodiles, hippos, like this one. Some people kept crocodiles, hippos, and lions. Let's learn some expressions in this lesson. Ancient Egyptians loved animals and kept many as pets. Ancient Egyptians believed that cats can look after them. Ancient Egyptians kept many animals like crocodiles, lions, and hippos. Ancient Egyptians loved birds too, especially falcons and the ibis, which represented wisdom in ancient Egypt. Okay, let's go to another topic here. What was the ancient Egyptians' favorite animal? Let's go to know more from this text. The ancient Egyptians loved animals and kept many as pets. They particularly adored cats, and there was a cat in almost every house. The ancient Egyptians believed that cats looked after them and kept them safe. They were also good pets because they cleaned themselves and kept the houses free of pests. Okay, so this is the beliefs of ancient Egyptians. Think that cat take care of them, keep them safe, kept the houses free from pests like rats and snakes. This was particularly important for farmers who produced a lot of grain. The mice didn't eat the grain because the cats eat the rats. So can't eat the grain. Why? Because the cats eat rats. Let's go to another item here in this part. What other animals did the ancient Egyptians keep? As well as cats, many people kept monks and pippins. This is pippins here is kind of monks, okay, kind of monks, pippins. Some people even kept crocodiles, hippos, and lions, which were dangerous and difficult to look after. They weren't popular pets. Let's go to another one here. Did the ancient Egyptians keep birds as pets as well? Yes. Let's go to know more about this topic. Yes, they did. The ancient Egyptians loved birds too, especially pelicans and ibises. This is kind of birds, which represented wisdom. There are thousands of mummified ibises in Saqqara alone. These pets weren't only important for the ancient Egyptians' everyday life. They were also important in the afterlife. It's therefore common to find mummified pets and statues of animals in the tombs. What animals are popular pets in Egypt today? Today, cats are still popular pets in Egypt. Other animals that the people keep today include turtles, fish, and birds, which are of course much smaller and easier to look after than pigeons and crocodiles. Here we have, let's go to answer this question. Here we say about the reason of why were cats so popular in ancient Egypt. Let's know why. I think we know here during the lesson why cat is popular for ancient Egyptian. It's important for what? Because they looked after them. Because they looked after them, cleaned themselves, and kept the houses free from pests like rats and snakes. Because so here he kept so the ancient Egyptian believed that cats looked after them and kept safe. This is the reason. Another reason, they cleaned themselves, kept the houses free from pests like rats and snakes. Okay. And we have a reason also that mice can't eat the grain because cats ate the rats. Let's go to another one here. What is the bird that represented wisdom in ancient Egyptian? Let's know it here in this part. Wisdom bird in Egyptian in ancient Egyptian. Wisdom bird. Which is wisdom bird here? Falcons and ibises. It's kind of bird that represented what? Represented wisdom. Okay, represented wisdom. Okay, let's go to the language focus or the grammar lesson today. In this part, I think I talk about this tense several times, and I have videos on my channel about this lesson. If you return it, you can revise it and know what I told before. In this lesson, I'll talk about the past simple tense. What is the past simple tense grade 6? I think all of us know it, and we took it in grade 4, grade 4, grade 5, and grade 3. We took this tense. This is not strange for us or can't know it. It's familiar for us. All of us know the past simple tense. We use the past simple tense to expressing what? Expressing action happened and ended in the past. Action, I'm listening to things, action happened and ended in the past. Okay, happened and ended in the past. Happened and ended in the what? In the past. And ended in the past. Okay. I would like to concentrate with me to pay to pay attention with me. Why? Because I would like to revise and I would like to pay attention with me when I explain this lesson again. Okay. And ended in the past. Okay. I use this tense for what? For narrating. What meaning about narrating? Tell the stories that happened and ended. I give you an example. If you go to school, next day, or when we go to school and meet your classmates, we say, for example, yesterday I went to my grandparents. I played with my cousins. I ate some special foods with my grandparents. We went to the park with my cousins and spent a nice time with them. So here in this tense, I make a narrate about something happened and ended in the past. Let's go to another item here in this tense. This tense talk about regular and irregular verbs, as we took it during the lesson that we started last video. We know that we have regular and irregular verbs. Some of you saying, Miss Iman, what is regular and irregular? I will repeat it more and more. That regular verb means the verb that adding ed to the verb. Irregular verb, the verb changes collector. I will give the example of this and example of this to know it. Here we have talk, talked, keep, kept. Here is adore, adored, become, became. So here we have the difference between regular and irregular. In irregular verb, the verb changes collector. And I told you before that we must keep the regular verbs from your books, extra books or textbooks. You must keep it. You can't know anyway. You can say, Miss Iman, I can keep some of them and other not. No, you must keep it. In the mathematics, you can't keep the timetable. So in English, regular verbs is important for us to answer any sentence in English. You must keep it grade 6. You must keep it grade 6. We took it in grade 4, we took it in grade 5, we took it in grade 6, and in grade 3 also. So the regular verbs is important for us as learning English. Okay, to learn English, we must keep the regular verbs. Okay, let's go to another item here in this part. Here we have affirmative form like this. We have here ancient Egyptians kept monkeys and pigeons. Here we have subject, and this is the second type of the verb, then the rest of the sentence. Sama traveled to London last year. Here we have negative. In the negative form, what can I do? I put didn't, and I put the verb in the scheme form. We can say, some of you can say, if Miss Iman, I put the verb in this way, okay? Didn't, had. It will be what? It will be, as we told you before, 0. Can say, why Miss Iman 0? 0 because what? Because as we told you before, when I put didn't, so the verb must be go to the scheme or the infinitive form. So if we put the verb in the past when we have didn't, okay, it will be wrong. Okay, must take care when you answer the exam. Must take care when you answer the exam. You must concentrate and pay attention for every sentence that we answered. Okay, here we have, I didn't go to the beach last summer. Let's go to another one here. Here we have did plus subject plus the infinitive form. Like say, did Layla play basketball? Yes, she did, or no, she didn't. Okay. Did you do your homework? Did you do your homework? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Here is we have WH question. Where did you go yesterday? I went to the club. What did Talia do last night? She watched TV, then she went to bed. Here we have keywords of this tense. It will be yesterday, last, ago, in the past. It will be yesterday, last, ago, in the past. Let's continue the rest of this lesson. Hannah went to the zoo yesterday. I visited my grandparents last week. Hussein and Ali met each other an hour ago. So here we have yesterday, we have last, we have ago. We lived in a village in the past. Let's go to another one here. Here we replace the past of the verb to be. The past of verb to be in the past, it will be was and were. It will be what? Was and were. Let's go to another one here. Here when we use the yes no question, we say was, I, he, she, it, and the rest of the sentence. Where he, we, they, you. So the pronouns takes was, it will be I, he, she, it. The pronouns takes where, the pronouns that take, where it would be we, they, you. Here we say, was Hazim at the museum yesterday? Amal, no, he wasn't. Were there a lot of artifacts in the museum? Omar, yes, there were. Let's go to another one here. I spaced to Luxor last week. Here we have last week. What can I do? I will put here. I can put here go, wrong. I can go, wrong. Going, when we use going, we must have the verb to be am, is, are. Here we have am, is, are, wrong. So the correct answer, it will be what? It will be went. Why I select went? All of us saying, why Miss Iman select went? Select went because we have here last week. And we told you before that last, yesterday, ago, in the past is the keywords of what? Is the keywords of the past simple tense. Heba isn't, wasn't, didn't, aren't, it is cool yesterday. So it will be here what? It will be here wasn't. Why here wasn't? Because we have yesterday here. And you can't say didn't. Here is, we can't say didn't. Can't say didn't because there isn't verb here. Here it will be Heba wasn't, not didn't. Where here is where are, where did do you 2 hours ago. Here it will be where. Here it will be where were you 2 hours ago. If we say here, we can say here, we have did, can say, where did you do? If I want to put did, where did you do 2 hours ago? So here we were, where were you 2 hours ago? The ipsis space wisdom in the ancient Egyptian. Here is ipsis what? Represented. So here we have yesterday, it will be here. Did they arrive? The answer here, it will be did they arrive? Allowed in the past. So car space what? Car where? So here I select where. Why? Because we have s, and this is the plural. We say where. There any kids or in the playground yesterday. So it will be here what? It will be here where, because we have there here because there have kids here. We have s. So I put here where. We don't, doesn't, didn't, weren't visit grandpa last vacation. It will be here what? Here we have the helping verb visit. So the answer, it will be we didn't visit, because we have here I must put the helping verb because we have a main verb, and we must have a helping verb which is didn't visit. Okay, let's go to another one here. Let's go to another one here. Today I will give you lesson 2. Next class I will give you lesson 3, because I don't want to make the video longer. Okay. Ancient Egypt believed that space can look after them. That what? Cats are clever people. Farmers in ancient Egypt. Sorry. Farmers in ancient Egypt produced a lot of what? Produced a lot of what? A lot of. Here is a lot, produced a lot of what? A lot of grain. Here is a lot of grain. Space is the bird that represented wisdom. Ibis, okay. Salwa space cats, she loves them very much. Salwa what? Adores. It will be here adores. Okay, means loves the cat. Loves cat very much. Some people kept space as pets. Kept what? Kept. There were dangers to look after. Dangers here we have dangers. So which one is dangerous? Lions. Space, there a lot of mummies in the museum. Here we say what? Where, it will be where there. I spaced travel last month. I stayed at home. So it will be I didn't. Why here? Because here we have last. Space, he spaced to get some information about museum yesterday. So it will be here. He needed. We spaced a wonderful guide during our last visit. So it will be here what? We met. Here is they didn't space the animals yesterday. Feed. It will be, as we told you before, that when we have didn't, the verb must be put in what? In the steam form, like this, or in the infinitive form. Let's go to another one here. Ancient Egyptians loved animals and kept them as pets. They kept animals like hippos, monkeys, pigeons, and even which were difficult to look after them. And even here it would be lions, and even lions. Here we have, she also loved birds, especially falcons, and it will be here falcons and hippos, okay, which represented wisdom in ancient Egypt. Beasts weren't only important in ancient Egyptians' daily life. They were also important in the space because they were in the afterlife. In the afterlife. That is why there are many mummified beasts in ancient times. Let's go to another one here. Here we have subject plus verb plus object. Okay, this is the rule of this sentence. What can I do with here? What can I do with? So this is a statement form. When we make a question, I replace the verb in instant of what? In instant of subject. Let's answer this question. Here we have ancient Egyptian. To be here ancient Egyptian. I answer two of them, and I will leave the rest to do it by yourself as a homework. Okay, I will leave the link of this booklet below of this book below the video to download it and answer again. Ancient Egyptians. Here it will be ancient Egyptians. Ancient Egyptians kept animals. As beasts. So it is the next sentence. It will be they came home early last night. Here it will be they came home early last night. They came home early last night. I put the full stop at the end of the sentence. Okay. Here we have a question. What can I put it? I do it. Here it will be were there birds? Were there birds? Were there birds? Were there birds mummified in the museum? Were the birds mummified? To be were there birds mummified in the museum? I put question mark at the end of the sentence. And I put question mark at the end of the must take care when we answer the question. If we have a question, if the sentence is question or a statement form. Let's go to another one here. Here we have, here I answer some of them, and I will leave the rest to do it by yourself as a homework. Okay. Here we have ancient Egyptians, their pits. Here it will be what, as we know, we took here in this unit. We took what? We took the past simple. So it will be here loved. Loved. Why? Because here ancient Egyptian is in the past. So I put the verb in the past form. This is a new kind of question that come in the exam, which is correct the verb. I think this question is not strange for us because when we are in school, as me, I talk about me, that I see this question is not strange for us, but now we make a new reuse on this question. Okay, make modernization and modification, and have modification on this question. Okay, but this question is from years. It's not something new. Okay, it's not a new questions from many years. As one who learned English, I see this question, and in the exam we can give the we can have the sentence and saying correct the verb, and all of us know, if we know the form of the verb or the keywords that related to this verb, can answer the question. It's not difficult to do so. Okay, it's not difficult. Here we have like, so it will be here what? It will be, we have here where. So I talk about what? About the past form. So it will be here what? We didn't like. Okay, here we didn't like. Okay, didn't like. Here we have Omar didn't travel to Paris last vacation, as we told you before, and we saying if we put it, take 0. So here we have traveled. Is it correct? No, it's not correct. Why? To correct what isn't correct, Miss Iman? Because as we told you before, that didn't means that the verb comes in what? In the infinitive form. We must put the verb in the infinitive form. Okay, the text be full of golden artifacts. It will be here where. Why where? Because we talk about the past form. It will be where. Here we say be. It will be. I use the verb to be in the past. It will be here where. Where there snakes. Where there snakes in ancient Egypt. Here we have Mrs. Base taught. Here Mrs. Hoda taught me English. Will be taught. If you keep the vocab, you can. If you keep the irregular verb, you can answer the question here. Here we have go. The past of go, it will be what? It will be want. Do here, it will be what? It will be did. Why I put did here? Because we have here. Did the kids arrive in the time? Why did? Because we have here yesterday. I will leave the two sentences to do it by yourself as a homework. Let's go to another one here. I hope to answer the questions again and send it to me on the channel to see you, okay? If you have available, you can answer and send it to me, okay? I would like to contact you from the channel, okay? Here we have today, pits are still popular in Egypt. What is the wrong here in this sentence? Egypt must be written in what? In capital letter. So I replace the small letter by capital letter, and I put full stop at the end of the sentence. Okay. Today I stop here on lesson 2. In lesson 2, next class we will take lesson 3 and lesson 4, and we end from the unit. I hope to benefit from this video. Thanks a lot. Until we meet again. Goodbye.